Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hussein Ahmed Alvi. Today we are making a program to make a square or rectangle quadrilateral with placing star, row and column. For that, user inputs row and column number first. For that reason, we have to use print a function, then inverted comma, enter row number, enter row number. To enter row number, we have to use scanf function to get string from the user. Scanf function. We are as the enter is row number, put semicolon, colon. Okay, next line. Okay, scanf function, as this number is integer, so we are placing percentage d. You can also use percentage I, but we are using percentage d here, and we are taking m for row number. Now initializing int m as integer. Now same way we will do the same thing for column also. Set column number we will use another variable called n. It is also an integer, capital N. Let's see, it won't work because we are not addressing this thing to this thing. For addressing this m to this m, we must use %. Now comes the logic part. Usually for logic we are using for loop, because we know the initial value and we know the final value where it will stops. It will stops at row number and column number. Row and column number. For row, this for is using this for as row. We are taking another variable I. It will starts from 1. It will continue till it is less than or equal capital N, capital M, as we are taking M as a row, and it will continue to, and every time it iterates, it will increment +1. This I is representing this row number, and this row number is used once and %n, but this I will, for this for loop, in this for loop I will continue 1 to this row number. So this I is moving or running to m. Now this for loop is for row. Now we have to also include column. We also have to use another for loop, nested for loop. Now we are taking another variable j, like I will use row to represent I, and we are again using j to represent column. It also starts from 1, continue till j is greater than or equal capital N, the row number, column number, then it will increment every iteration. Now what this for loop will do? This for loop will do the print the star in the rightful place where we want the star to be. Now here I type print f. Here is we are using another line. Now logic, we are using for loop. First for loop is for row, second for loop is for column. Now let's check it's running or not. Then I forgot to initialize that. I have forgot to initialize the type. Sorry, not initialize. Forgot to mention the type of I and j. I and j both are integer. Now let's run. Row number 5, not shouldn't it is 5 7 1 2 3 4 5. Row number is 5 and column is number is 7 3 6. Understand. Now let's check for this for loop. Row number first input user get inputted 3 as row number, 6 as column number. Here we are seeing 3 rows and 6 column. First the row number is initialized this for loop. Here the row I equals to 1 represent this row number. It is continuing and this thing is also continuing 3 times as the row number is 3. This whole part is continuing 3 times because I will starts from 1 and ends in m, so it will and also in every iteration it will increase plus 1. So for that first row, second, then I equals to 1, I equals to 2, I equals to 3, then it is equals to m, then it's stop. This whole thing stops. But here is another for loop. What is this doing? This doing is just printing star column wise like this. J column is 6. This n is 6. J is in starting from 1 to 1 2 3 4 5 6. So J is stopping when it is equals to the row number that user inputs. If we get this, if we use this print here, then there will be a there will be just 1 rows, no columns. Just there will be only 6 columns. This thing will be nothing. Let's check. If we use this, then run 6. There is only 6. These two just plus together and input not plus. It is just in multiplied. These two is multiplied. 1 2 3 4. No. Let's wait 2 2 4 4 4 16. This is multiplying, so we must put n here or else it will multiply, because we are giving the row number 4 where this 4 row number, but user doesn't, the computer doesn't know this is row or not. It will just placing 4, this 4 here, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 like this 4, this 4, this 4, this is this 4 doing, and also this 4 is also doing the same thing. So we have to print we have to use a new line here. Now making private void, void making column, just we will use this thing, Ctrl X here, Ctrl V. This void is making putting star column wise. Now make another void. We are making this program top down. Void making rows, row is more than 1, so we are putting S. Now we are putting this whole thing, Ctrl X, Ctrl V. Now here putting star row wise. Now we must use this void inside this, otherwise it won't work. Now we just copy this here and use it here, and we also have to use function prototype, otherwise it won't work. Control V, semicolon, Control V, Control C, semicolon. Now this is our function. Now let's check it. Is it work? Oh, I forgot. Here in this sector, there is no ing, so this won't work. But if we don't want to be this design to be hazardous, we just want cut this thing and here use as universal, because I, j, m, n are using in many places. So if we use here, then and all I, j, m, n are integer, so if we use as universal or global, then it will have no problem. Let's check 4, 5. Now it's done. Now let's do another interesting thing. Void print square or rectangle. This void is this function is doing just, it will print function of print if the shape is square or rectangle quadrilateral. So for that reason we have to use if else condition. If we use row equals to column, then we will say printf function, this is a square, this is a square. Else, if m is not equals to n, then print it's a rectangular. Rectangular quadrilateral, rectangle quadrilateral. Let's put new line segment here, new line, or otherwise it will look bad. It won't be, one row will be missing. And else we have forgot to use semicolon. Now we have to use function prototype. Control C, Control V, and to work this thing we must use this function in row. Control V. Now it will this part print. Oh, I forgot to type if. Now 5 equals 5. This is a square. We all know that. 4, 7. This is a rectangle. Nice. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.